What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Ashton, man. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. We're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super episode 106. Now, episode 106 takes place right after 105, after you see Master Roshi be a badass in his last episode. I really enjoyed that, seeing, him as an old school fighter, the person that taught Krillin and Goku how to fight, the techniques that they use. He pretty much was their mentor, and you got to see him, being the badass that he is. But enough of that. We're going to be talking about 106. Now, 106 takes. Now, you see, 106 pretty much deal with the snipers in a different universe. Don't know the details of the universe that they pretty much belong to. That kind of swooped over my head. But anyways, now, pretty much it focused on not just a particular set of people, because you see Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo. You get to see Tien being involved in there too, which is actually pretty good, and that's who we actually going to be talking about a little bit more. But ultimately, these snipers was pretty much like taking a distance. You had to see, Piccolo being on the defense, losing an arm, then he lost two arms at the same time. I thought that was pretty fucking amazing that they kind of brought that in there. Now, one thing that did stood out to me is that normally they really don't talk about how Piccolo, his stamina, dealing with him, having to regenerate. But they kind of emphasize on that a little bit, which is kind of interesting. I'm glad they kind of do it, because there's been plenty of times to where, like, for instance, in the Cell Saga, when he first met up with Cell drained his arm, he pulled his arm off and then regenerate. You didn't really get to see a stamina collapse with him, which is something that they applied in here. So, very interesting. Now you do get to see like Goku and they'll try to be more involved, but Sniper keeping them at a distance, and it's really interesting. And then when they Vegeta and Goku did get close, dude kind of like reflected their attack. They really can't get close to do anything. So pretty much Ten Shinhan pretty much got into it. And Ten Shinhan, showing his ability with the multi-clone kind of thing. They kind of like explain it out a little bit more. But you actually get to see him doing a little bit more in this episode. But ultimately, with the demonstrations that he showed, finding out what actual enemy is, getting tricked, letting down his guard, he ended up getting eliminated. But he also took down the enemy with him. Now, I'm not really too impressed by Ten Shinhan at this moment. I mean, when he was first recruited for the Tournament of Power, and we seen him do like the forearms to get buff, then also remember previously how he kept Cell at bay. You thought he would have been more of an asset in the Tournament of Power, but however, that's not even the case in this moment. He actually wasn't really that good. He really didn't have much of a solo kind of elimination. I mean, this is like it's been a few episodes, and he's kind of like, been, ducking and dodging. I don't know what to say. But out of everybody, he's haven't really put in much work. I mean, it's a shame that Master Roshi is still in there. He, eliminated three people on his own. And then you got Krillin, who eliminated a couple of people before he got eliminated for letting his guard down. However, that's the case right now. And it's just really, I wanted to see more Ten Shinhan, because out of the human fighters that they have on Earth, Ten Shinhan is actually one of the fighters that I actually don't mind watching if he's going all out. But I don't get that. It just felt like he just did a little here and there and didn't really exert himself like he should have been. I mean, Krillin exerted himself, even though he got eliminated for being a douchebag. He was still able to, play some value to the team. And for Bears to give him more praise that he gave Krillin, it seems kind of like some bullshit going on there. But however, I mean, that's just me. But the next preview shows kind of some interesting things, showing Master Roshi being, pinned down by Frost. You get to see a few things going on, what they keep on, focusing on and out on Jiren. I'm not sure if they're going to have him or Goku going, starting to, interact with each other. Not even sure what the case might be, but ultimately, I like to see more of, some more things with Gohan, because out of everybody in the tournament, Gohan and Vegeta is the two main people I'm focusing on. I would actually even like to see more of Frieza too, because Frieza probably, last time we see Frieza is when, Vegeta and Goku did a demonstration, eliminating the universe that dealt with the three wolves or whatever, and you see Frieza just take out, was just torturing the bat to where the bat just had to get out the ring and say, fuck that, I can't deal with this guy no more. But yeah. that's the last time. But I would like to see more of these people, being in there. And I hope to God that they don't follow what everybody's talking about on the internet, being that the closing outro to the Dragon Ball Super episodes is that first is Krillin, then Shenron, and then Vegeta. If Vegeta is the next one to be eliminated, it's already going bad because I don't think they should lower Vegeta's character to get eliminated so soon. If that's the case, then I won't be happy. It will be a climax, but it'd be one of those climaxes that's just not good. I know I'm sounding like I'm whining or whatever, but ultimately, I like seeing Vegeta up on the pedestal like this because of the fact that he's been playing second rate to Goku ever since after he and Nappa came to Earth. Yes, when he got to planet Namek, he was a badass, eliminating people. But ultimately, when Goku showed up, he was stronger than Vegeta. He was way overpowered than Vegeta. On planet Earth, he could go Super Saiyan and was still powerful than Vegeta. Even though Vegeta went Super Saiyan, Goku was still powerful. Cell Sagas, Goku still come out to being way stronger than Vegeta. And even when it goes to the Buu series, Goku achieved Super Saiyan 3, and a lot of Vegeta fans are still hurt by this, but he never got Super Saiyan 3. We got Majin Vegeta, which obviously wasn't even as strong. So, yeah. That leaves me with the question with this. With the direction of Super Saiyan, with the Super Saiyan business, and I know the new forms is being something that's in the talks right now, and how to eliminate it going. Do you think that it would be wise to let Vegeta be on the same par as Goku? Or would you think that Vegeta just need to play his role as a supporting character and not live up to the same expectations as Goku? Ultimately, I believe that Vegeta should be more in the spotlight because he's the Prince of Saiyans. He started off being stronger than Goku, and it's already been classified that he can be on the same par if he does take the same training regiments, and what we told him could kind of make him on the same level as Goku. So that's the question I leave with you guys here today. And again, I do want to thank you for definitely taking the time out to listen to the video, hearing me rant a little bit. I will be closing in on next week on Dragon Ball Super episode 107. So again, thank you so much. Ashton Man out.